Thank you. How are you going? Good. You all look fun and creative. I met a guy the other night who was an architect. That's a cool job. Is that a cool job? Yeah. I was excited. I asked him, I was like, what kind of buildings do you design? Get this, he said he mostly works on heritage buildings. Yeah, they've already been built, cunt. Yeah, I was like, all right, I play The Sims too, mate. What's your job? What the hell? What does he do? Like, what does he do? He, like, walks around and kicks the bricks. He's like, yeah, this is how I would have done it. What a rort. Anyway, scam job. Bet he has more superannuation than me. I'm stressed about super, I am. I'm self-employed. Is anyone here self-employed? Yeah, just one guy? Fucking relax, I'm not the ATO. God. Because maybe I am. Because if you're self-employed, yeah, you're meant to pay yourself super. Are you paying yourself super? Yeah. You sound so happy about it. Oh, man. You're doing it? Fuck, I'm not. Because, like, the idea of super, it seems like it makes sense. Like, your current self is putting away some money to help out your future self, yeah? I just think if my future self is in such a dire situation, oh, my God, she's coming to me for money? Yeah, something's gone awfully wrong. You can't retire. No, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm in a good mood. I moved in with my boyfriend recently. Thank you. I mean, actually, unless anyone here is from Centrelink, he's just my housemate. Yeah, you know. Because if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's actually a law. If you're on any kind of Centrelink, you need to declare who you live with, right? And it's the law that if you're fucking the person you live with, they owe you money. Yeah, that's the law, and I don't disagree. It doesn't always work out that way. It's a big move, the move-in. Are you guys a couple? You? Yeah? Do you live together? How long have you lived together? 3 years. 3 years. Oh, yeah, you're in it then. You're in it, yeah. Rolling lease. You're committed. But that first step, it's a big move. 3 years, yeah. Like, I mean, I reckon signing that 12-month lease, you're signing a 12-month contract on the relationship, aren't you? Yeah, you can't leave. And if you just thought in your head, you can leave a lease, what do you mean? Just pay the fee, check your privilege. But, like, not even just the money, like the self-esteem to leave, okay? Because I've only ever lived with one other partner before, and I remember a few years ago I was living with my boyfriend, and a few months into that lease, I was like, okay, this isn't going to work. What am I going to do? Yeah. What did I do? I stayed. Yeah, it was that day I learned I value 7 months of my life at less than $1,000. Oh my God. Do the maths on that. I'm better value than a sponsor child. Oh my God. I read my full lease for the first time as well. Has anyone ever done that? No, it's long. I read it. I read the whole thing. There's a clause in there that says if you put a hook in your wall, your landlord can just come over and kill you. Yeah. It's true. I was telling my friend about that story with my ex-boyfriend and because I thought it was funny, and she was like, you should go to therapy. Does everyone know a person like this right now? Yeah, it's very popular to talk about therapy. There's always one person that's like, therapy, you gotta go to therapy. Or are people just saying this to me? It's in the zeitgeist. I feel like you can't do anything right now without getting told to go. Like, you can't buy a fillet of fish without someone turning around. Seek treatment. They're not that bad. And you should go to therapy. You should. It is good. It's good to go. But, like, I think it's not that easy to go to therapy, is it? Yeah, like, you don't get to just go to therapy and they fix you and you leave. Like, you have to go to therapy and then you have to do all the work on yourself. No other service is doing this. Yeah? Like, imagine, for example, if your mechanic behaved like a psychologist. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be like going to the mechanic and they're like, so what do you want to get out of seeing a mechanic today? And you're like, it's just not running very well, just a tune-up, a service, pop the hood, take a look. And then they don't say anything at all, they just look at you for a while. And they start writing stuff down. So you're under pressure. And you're like, the oil, maybe have a look at the oil? But they're like, you seem very fixated on the oil. what was your relationship to oil like as a child? I'm like, okay, can you just change the oil, thanks? But then they say only you really have the power to change the oil. Oh my God, I want to leave the keys with you and go shopping, please. I had a psych recommend mindfulness to me. Mindfulness. Heard a lot about mindfulness the past 2 years, haven't we? In these difficult times, should be practicing mindfulness in these strange times. Everyone was saying that, mindfulness, and strange times. I heard strange times so much, strange times. Like the cashier at Coles was like, strange times. I was like, I got obsessed with it. Because it's from that old saying, right? Strange times are these in which we live. So I was like, oh, well, where did that come from? When did we first think it was a bit strange? And you know what? I looked it up. And do you know who said that? Plato. Yeah, things have been fucked for a while. Strange times. Should be practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is all about being present, isn't it? Present in your breath, present in your body, right? Did anyone think it might not feel good to be present in the pandemic? I don't know. I was trying to be mindful, though. I swear I was doing one of those guided meditations on the apps you can do. You can do them. Yeah, you've got the Headspace app. I can tell. She was like. Very smug. But you do them. And this one was all about being present in your body. And it's just moving your focus to each part of your body. Just shifting your focus to each part of your body, focusing intently on each small part of my body. How could that go wrong? Just a young woman with an Instagram, never had a negative thought about my body. Right? Feeling anxious today? Take a deep breath. Now move your thoughts to your cellulite. In and out, in and out. Now move your focus to your weird little tits. Okay, it is humbling. Anyway. No, my self-esteem is fine, don't worry. No one's ever been worried about my self-esteem. I have a technique, though, actually. This might be helpful for someone. If I'm having a bad day, I have this technique. If I have a pimple or something, which I do right now, okay, great, I've pointed it out. Now I'm stressed. But I think, okay, well, what's the big deal? It's not my job to look good. What context am I in? I just think about what context am I in, okay? So I'm like, oh, I feel ugly, I've got a pimple. I'm not a model, though. I don't need to be hot. I'm a comedian. Yeah, and I look fine for a comedian. I look pretty good for a comedian. Thank you. Think of a comedian. Would you rather fuck me or Ricky Gervais? Thank you for laughing at that. I did it the other week and it didn't get much. I thought, that's a vote for Ricky. It is. One off is fine, but anymore I'd have to go to therapy. All right, thanks so much, guys.
Give it up for Lauren.